Good afternoon, welcome to GrainTV. My name is Cody. Today is Wednesday the 28th. Typically we would be seeing the ethanol numbers come out today, but those are delayed one day. We'll see them on Thursday. Export sales will be moved over to Friday. This is all due to the Memorial Day holiday. Now, one thing that came across the newswire here today was an export sale for new crop soybeans to China for 110,000 metric tons. That, I think, helped to support the market in the early part of the trade. We talked about this on the morning news letter that we send out. Really, yesterday we did see Chinese soybean auctions, and last time we saw that, we saw the market sell off significantly. Yesterday we saw the market sell off significantly, and we warned that with the volatile situation here in soybeans, maybe we could see a snapback similar to what the response was the day following those Chinese soybean auctions. Well, today we did get a bit of a snapback, up 9 cents, not nearly the magnitude of the snapback that we saw in the last soybean auctions, and I think part of that really has to do with the crop progress report that came out yesterday. Soybeans is finally ahead of the 5-year moving average, and so there's less concern that we're going to get those beans in the ground. I think that took some of the wind out of that soybean rally here today. Another thing to note is that over the weekend here we saw 2 shipments of Brazil soybeans hit the East Coast. We saw them land in Wilmington, we saw them land in Norfolk. This is really the first time we've seen South American soybeans hit U.S. shores since early last month when we saw some cargoes hit the Gulf and move up the Mississippi. One thing to note is that this is really the start of a time period when we're expecting to see more imports. In the next couple months, we'd expect to see somewhere around 2 million metric tons imported into the U.S. Another thing, that's going to pressure soybeans. That's going to pressure the futures market, along with some talks. Now, these are unconfirmed rumors, but there was some rumors out there that China may have been canceling some more cargoes of soybeans. That would be very negative if those rumors were confirmed. But like I said, those are rumors. They are unconfirmed, but that is what the market's talking about. So we'll have to see whether or not those pan out. Across the U.S., we have seen, for the most part, pretty nice planting weather really from yesterday and moving through the week, though we should see some planting delays here over the weekend for North Dakota and Minnesota. But for the most part, people have really started shifting gears here. They're shifting from a concern about planting pace and whether or not we're going to get the crop into the ground, and now we're shifting more over into concerns about moisture, concerns about emergence. So I think that is the time period that we're in right now. Of course, people are still concerned about spring wheat and soybeans, of course, in the northern part, but it looks as though next week, after we get this moisture moving through North Dakota and Minnesota, after we get that moisture behind us, it looks as though we may have some opportunities to get out there in the fields again. Other than that, guys, that wraps up today's show. Thanks a lot for tuning in. If you have any questions about what I talked about, give me a call at 877-472-4607. Remember, you can take a demo of the mobile trading platform at grainhedge.com, and you can actually see what it's like to have live quotes in the tractor cab or when you're moving about the fields. It is nice to be able to monitor your positions and see what the market's doing out there. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Again, we'll see you Thursday here, and we'll be going over the ethanol numbers reported then.